Welcome to An Apple a Day, a podcast, a resource, a community. Share your experiences and learn from others as we overcome barriers and learn to live a happy, healthy life with a disability. Welcome to the community. Here's your host, Jimmy Apple.
Hello, my friends. Can you guess who I am? I'm Jimmy Apple. That's right. I'm your host for An Apple a Day podcast. But today we're not bringing you the whole podcast. Today we're just bringing you a bit, a bite, a taste, a slice of the apple. That's right. Today we're just bringing you a bit of a preview of what's coming up this weekend on An Apple a Day podcast. Like An Apple a Day podcast, this slice of the apple is brought to you by www.famousapple.com. Famousapple.com is the home site for this podcast, and there you find access to our Facebook page, our Twitter links. You find access to our members-only message boards and chat rooms. Everything is free there. We have articles on topics we discuss here on the podcast, so you get a minute, go over there, check it out. You'll be glad you did. How you doing this week, my friends? You have a good weekend? I hope so. Hope you're feeling good, feeling strong. I know you are because you're listening to this. You're on this side of the grass. You gotta be feeling good. So last week we were talking about hobbies. Has anybody worked on a blog? Send me your blog address, man. We'll put it out here on the web. See if we can get you some traffic going to it. We also spoke about websites last week, and I was doing some research looking for places that'll host your website for free. And what I found is there's a ton of places. So what I want you to do is go to google.com and type in free website hosting, and see what comes up. You'll be surprised. Oh my goodness. There's not just hundreds, there's thousands of places. And there's places that'll even give you your own domain name or subdomain name. But if you want to add a couple of dollars in, say $4, $5, you can get your own domain name. You know, like johnsmith.com or furrysocks.com or you know, anything. Like famousapple.com is taken, but like that. So type in google.com and then type into the search bar free website hosting, and you'll be surprised at the results, and go through them, read them. But read them all before you sign up. And if you're looking for free website hosting, do not put in a credit or debit card. All right? Don't make that mistake. And you shouldn't put it into any place that you haven't heard of before. Make sure you read everything before you do anything, okay? So I would go to Yahoo. They don't have it for free at Yahoo, but they do have minimal monthly charge. Like I can't remember whether it's $5 or $6 a month, but you get everything that you need, and you get your domain name and everything included in that. And $5 a month for a hobby, that's not that bad. Anyway, happy hunting with that. Or just stick with the blog. Stick with the blog, get your feet wet with that, and then graduate to a website. No one says you have to jump into a website right away. So, have you been paying attention to the news? This next thing twists my drawers in a knot every time I hear it. We went over this once before it came up, and now it's back in the news again. The World Health Organization designated video game addiction as a disability. My head wants to explode whenever I hear this. If you look up the definition of a disability is something physically or mentally that stops you from being able to perform daily activities. So I can't think of anything that an addiction to video games could physically stop you from performing a daily activity. So it must be mentally, all right? So these people that are addicted to video games, they have mental problems. Are they willing to stick with that label? Is that fair to people that genuinely have mental illness? No, it's not, because this video game addiction is self-inflicted. It's a result of self-centered, lack of responsibility. It it annoys me, friends. It annoys me to no end. This isn't something that happened to them, beyond their control. This happened because someone went out, their mommy or daddy went out and bought them this $500 console, and then they bought them these $100 game cartridges so that they could play basketball on TV or football on TV or rob cars on TV or better yet, go out and shoot up people on TV. Not only are these games stupid, all right? Stupid, but they're creating generation upon generation of fat, lazy slobs. You want to do something for your kid? Go out and buy him a basketball or football. Here's another thing. Grand Theft Auto, teach your kid it's not right to steal. My God. Well, we're going to talk more about this on the weekend. Oh my God, are we going to talk more about this on the weekend? You can bet your bottom dollar we're going to talk more about this on the weekend. Ugh, that just annoys me. But we'll talk more about that. Anyway, we're going to talk more about hobbies, and we're going to talk more about the video game addictions, and we're going to talk about even more. So I hope you'll join us this weekend for an apple a day, and I hope you have a great week. Remember, friends, things can always be worse. Remember, people are always striving to be where you're at right now. Take care of yourself. Have a great week. I'll talk to you come this weekend. My name is Jimmy Apple. I'll see you then.
Thanks for listening to An Apple a Day with Jimmy Apple, your gateway to a happy, healthy life. Join our community at www.famousapple.com. See you next time.